this, I listened to all this good stuff about George. And I'll be honest with you, it's starting to piss me off. So I'm going to try to spend a few minutes now talking to you about
the real George. Thank you everyone for coming.
The George that I know. And I think the George that you should all finally know, because this is a bunch of garbage. So, here we go.
Is this written by Jerry?
Actually, Jerry does play a part. So I'll start off with this. About a year ago, now this is the George, okay, the George everyone loves, right? About a year ago, we're driving around. I think we went out to dinner. Jerry was around. So George was a little bored, so he decided, let's go stop somewhere. So against my better judgment, he went to this place, Cheetahs? So I'm going to start off by just saying everything's
Charlie knows it well.
And we'll get to Charlie. But everything, my whole point here is everything is all about George. Okay? So we start off, we go to Cheetahs. And of course, Jerry is a little surprised. So he sits down, and Jerry, I don't know, those of you that know this, but Jerry has asthma. And Cheetahs, I understand. You can smoke in there. So Jerry goes in and he's actually choking. He's coughing hard, he's choking.
That was during the lap dance.
Right? So believe me when I tell you, everything I'm telling you right now is true. So Jerry's choking. But George, being all about George, he doesn't care that Jerry's choking. He wants to see the dances. So he pays the dancers to do more dances for Jerry, even though Jerry's choking and they're deaf, may I say. So finally, after Jerry's probably on his next to last breath, we take him out, and I actually have to apologize because he's still here. So, alright, so you say, alright, enough is enough, right?
I don't think Jerry.
About 6 months later or so, we have this lovely man who everyone in our building knows, Charlie Phillips.
Charlie turns 90.
Right? Turns 90 years old, right? What does George want to do for him? Really, what does George want to do for him?
Take him to
one
Cheetah.
guess. Cheetahs. He brings Charlie to Cheetahs. And he has Charlie doing, of course he has these dances, doing dances for Charlie. And I know, I was there, you know, against my will, but I was there. I was a little worried for Charlie. But George, of course, was only thinking of George, and he was looking at all these dances, and he couldn't care less about Charlie. But I'll tell you how bad it was. This is how bad it was. Everyone knows Aldo, right? Aldo is the all-American Catholic Christian. At the time, Aldo was, I don't know, in his mid-70s, I won't give his age. But all Aldo could say that day was, I can't wait till I'm 90.
And that's the truth.
This is the truth.
I confirm.
No, this is Aldo. I can't wait till I'm 90, right? You know, and again, I'm somewhat in disgrace with this whole thing. You know, I can't believe what's happening in front of me. But again, George is for George. And then just to top it off, last year, when George had his 59th birthday, which in most households, 59 means nothing, right?
Not you.
It started around the beginning of January sometime, his first 59th birthday. Let's just use a target date of January 10th.
2 years.
About 3 months later, we were still having his 59th birthday. I'm saying, I went from 59 to 60 within his 59th birthday. I'm saying, what's going on here? No one has this many birthdays, man. And it was amazing to me that, and he just smiled at each one like it was his first one. He acted surprised. Again, it's all about joy. Amazing, man. Totally amazing, you know? But really, he's one of my best friends ever. I love him. I do most of my things out here with him, and I think the world of him, and he knows this. He knows this. Him and Gail. But this is all about George, so George, happy birthday.